guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Sarah. I'm the owner of Sarah's Creative Boutique, and in today's video it's going to be all about prepping and getting ready for another pop-up shop. So I'm going to be doing a pop-up shop in the same store that I did last time in the video I have prior to this one, but I'm going to be having spring items, Easter items, bringing some items that I've already made in the past, bringing them with me. So I'm going to just kind of take you through the process of all of that so you guys can see what it's like, and then like I did in the other video, at the end I'll be telling you the results and how it went. So if you're interested in any of that, give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new. I'd love for you to join my little small business community, and your notification bell, make sure you click that so that you're notified of all of my uploads, and we'll go ahead and get straight into the video. The first thing that I'm going to go over is the checklist that I've made for myself. So I always make a list before any event so that I know what I need to have ready and what items I'll be taking, or if I'm making new items, what I'm going to be doing for that. So for this one, I already made the list for myself, and so I'm going to have Easter decals, Easter cards, thank you spring cards, spring decals, a spring kind of centered glass can, a coffee glass can, 2 coffee keychains, 2 Heber keychains, a warrior tumbler, so I'm going to have 2 of those, a Be Kind tumbler, possibly an Easter sticker sheet if I have enough time, and possibly graduation cards. So today is Tuesday and the pop-up is this Saturday. I just asked the lady about it today, so it is kind of cutting it close, but I know I can get this stuff done, so I'm going to get as much of this done today as I can. I'm probably going to do for sure today the keychains, getting them done, and then I know I'm going to get done the warrior tumbler, as well as probably 1 or 2 glass cans. It'd be nice if I could get both glass cans done today, and the keychains, but we're gonna see what happens. So that's the list I've made. I find that if you do that, it really sets you up for success because you know what you're working on, what your list of things is. Or if you're not like making them yourself, if you're ordering and bringing those things, to have a list of what you're going to be bringing so you don't forget anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get to my workstation and we'll start on the first project. I'm in my workstation now, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the keychains first. I'm going to be taking these ones that I already have, and I've tried to sell these designs many times and they didn't work out, so you can always take it off. So I'm going to be taking it off of a couple of these and putting some new designs on to offer at my pop-up shop. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. So I went ahead and got all of the keychains out of the bags. So this one, got this, and then this one. So that is 5 of them that I'm going to be changing. So I'm just gonna get my weeding tool, and you can take it and just slowly peel off the vinyl off of these. Then I'll clean them so they're all ready, and I will go ahead and start designing the new designs for them on my computer in the Cricut design space. decals where the designs are taken off. So they just look like this and they're the different colors. So I'm gonna be doing, I've decided, the white and the brown one. I'm gonna do for my Heber design. And then this dark pink, light pink, and blue I'm gonna do for the coffee design. So I've got all of those. Now I'm going to clean them all to prep them for the vinyl. Done for the keychain part. I've got the two Heber ones, and one's got a brown tassel, one's got a white tassel. The three coffee ones, a darker pink, this blue, and then this lighter pink. This one's my favorite out of the three. And then I came up with another design while I was working on these. I thought of something else I could do that's really popular right now. So I've got a silver disco ball keychain with the blue. And then I've got a pink disco ball with this lavender purple. I think those are so cute. So I've got all the keychains done. So I'm going to get my list. So make sure when you finish something, you cross it off. Don't like wait and be like, oh, I'll go back and do it, because then you'll get confused on what you did do, what you didn't do. So I'm gonna go ahead and cross those off. So completed both of those today. So I'm very happy. That is 7 keychains that I got accomplished today, so that's really good. I don't know if I'll get any more done today, but I think I may do 1 cup, or actually, no, I may do 2. I may go ahead and do the Warrior tumbler, go ahead and do it, and then do the glass can coffee, and then I'll call it a day. I'm gonna go ahead and do those, show you a little bit of the process, and then I'm gonna call it a day, and I'll pick back up tomorrow. It's the next day, and I'm starting a little late, but I'm working on stuff for the pop-up today. So yesterday, you saw the process, some of the process of me working on things. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I did that I didn't film that I finished yesterday. So I finished this one. It says coffee, goes from a lighter to a darker brown. I think this is so cute. So here's that. And then I made the Warrior cup. So it's this holographic pinkish color. It's like pink and then it goes into almost like a green kind of, and a yellow, and it's got the little Cancer symbol on it. So I'm gonna have 2 of these available on this pastel purple tumbler. So I got to check some more stuff off the list. I still have quite a bit on this list that's not been checked off. So I'm gonna be working on creating some spring decals, the Easter decals, and the Be Kind tumbler. So I'm gonna try to get all of that accomplished today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on designing some of the decals. Okay, so I have the little bumblebee drawn. I decided I'm going to do that real quick first because technically it's a decal and it's going to go on the Be Kind tumbler I talked about. So here's the little bee. I think it's so cute. So it's going to be on the tumbler, like I said. So I've got it all made, and now I'm going to go ahead and make some Easter decals first. And then we'll move to spring. Here are the designs I drew up. So He is Risen is one of the Easter ones. Hoppy Easter, I love this one. I think it turned out so cute. Then this one, Hello Spring. So this is one of these spring ones. And then Spring is in Bloom. These are going to be decals as well as stickers and cards. So what I'm going to do is the Hoppy Easter is going to be a decal. I'll probably make like 2 of those. And then I'll have some stickers of that same design. Then the same thing with the He is Risen. I'm going to have 2 decals and then stickers. Hello Spring will be a decal, and Spring is in Bloom will be a decal as well as a sticker. And the He is Risen, Hoppy Easter, those both I'm going to make cards. So that's those designs. And I'm going to go ahead and start figuring out how to get them into card form, the ones that I want to make into cards. Hi guys, it's the next day, it's Thursday. So I ended up having to go to a doctor's appointment yesterday, so I didn't get as much done as I was hoping to get done, but I did get some things done. So I'm going to show you what I got done and worked on, as well as show you some things that I'm adding to what I'm bringing. I'm in kind of a time crunch now, but I'm going to try to get everything that I wanted to get in, but I have some of these left. I made these last season, and since it's spring and people are going to be planting, I'm going to go ahead and bring these with me. So I've got a Crazy Plant Mama one. This one says Plant Lady, and this one also says Plant Lady, but it's in white. So I'm going to bring these, and then I'm also going to bring these. So they're a 10-piece pack of plant labels, and I'm going to put in black like different plants and things that people may be planting, and I'll have these for them. So I'm going to make some of those, and I'll go ahead and show you what I worked on yesterday. So I know I showed you guys the decals I made, but I made some cards. So obviously it's kind of hard to tell here, but I made this Hello Easter card. I really like the way it looks. And basically this is the front, this is the back. This is just so I know like how big to size things, but this is the first card I'm going to be bringing. I think I'm going to bring 3 of each card. I'm not going to bring like a bunch. Then I have this one that says He is Risen, and then I've got this one. So this one says Hoppy Easter. So I've got this one. So I think that's what I'm going to do first, is I'm going to follow those where I can print them out. So I'll have the card part done. And actually I'll show you, I'm going to probably bring these 2 with me just to have an even number of cards. But these are thank you cards, but they're like spring and they have little flowers. I love the way these ones turned out. So I always have on the front like the design, and then on the back it's got, oops, I just banged that. But on the back it's got my business name and then my logo. So I think I'm gonna bring 3 of those as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and get those printed so I can cross another thing off my list. And then I'm probably gonna do the decals next so I know that I can get them done. But that's what I really want to get done first, is the cards. The first step is I draw those lines again, but with a much thinner line. And then I go up here and I'm going to save the image to my iPad. And I'll just do that for the other 2 as well. But I'm going to print this one out first. So I saved it to my iPad. Then I go to my photos, go to that, and then I'm just going to hit this button to print it. So the settings that I use are print in color, paper size is correct, best, and then I just do plain paper for this one, and color fine. And then before I print it, I'm just going to show you I use cardstock, so I just want it to be thicker, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the printer and then hit print. Here it is printed out. So then I just take my paper cutter. I just use this Cricut one, and I'm going to, you don't want to cut across this line, but you want to cut across this one. And then I'm going to, where that black line is, I'm going to score it on my paper cutter, and then I'll show you all of that process, and then the first card will be done, and I'll go ahead and do that process for the other 2, and then I'll come back and show you guys the process of making decals. Done, and it didn't even take me that long. So here are the thank you ones. I've got 4 of them. I ended up doing 4 of each, but I have 4 of them. Then these ones, I think these ones turn out so cute. They say Happy Easter. I've got 4 of them. Then the He is Risen. I really like these ones too. And the last one is the Hello Easter ones that I showed you at the beginning. So I've got 4 of each of those, and I'm gonna bring my colored envelopes with me in case somebody wants an envelope to go with it. I can put it in there, so I can go ahead and check that off my list. You want to, like I said before, check things off as you go, because it makes it a whole lot easier if you do that. So like I said, next I'm going to go ahead and do the decals. So I'm going to get some of that stuff ready, and then I will show you guys the process. I have all of my designs set up in Cricut Design Space, so I went ahead and sized them and everything, and I wanted to show you the colors I'm going to use for each of the designs. So the He is Risen one, I've got this dark brown, a gray, and then this royal purple, and these 2 are Oracle, and then this is just from a brand that I had bought from Amazon where I got a big pack of vinyl, so I'm not exactly sure what brand it is. Then for the bunny, I'm going to use this pink color right here, as well as I'll be using black and white Oracle as well. And then the Spring is in Bloom, I'll be using white and then the lettering's pink, so I'll use this pink again. And then the center of the flower, I'll probably use this pale yellow. Last design is the Hello Spring one, so for the lettering and for the wreath part, it'll be this brown color. Then the green will be for the leaf part. It's picking up brighter on camera, but it's actually kind of a not as bright green. I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm gonna use this color for one of the flowers, this color, and this color, as well as that pale yellow. And then this blue cyan color is going to be on the bunny as well for the lettering. So that is all of the vinyl. Pretty much every one is Oracle except the blue that's used for the lettering on the bunny, the royal purple, and the brown. Everything else is Oracle 651. So now that I have all of the vinyl colors picked out, I'm going to go ahead and cut it all out. Cut out. I cut the excess off, and then these are the little strips that I need to weed out. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to weed these, and then I can start the process of putting them all together, but I'm gonna weed them first. So here's this one. Oops. These. Now that I have them all weeded out, I'll be able to put them all together. So here's the little paw prints. This, the different flowers. Over here we've got some of the lettering. More of the pieces for the bunny. This is for the centers of the flowers. Here's some more lettering. And then the ears, the leaves, the center of the daisy, and some more flowers, and then the lettering for the bunny. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started on putting them all together. pop-up and I'm doing last minute finishing things. So I wanted to show you, I showed some footage of some of the decals being made, but I wanted to show them all done. So here's the Happy Easter one. Spring is in bloom. He is risen. And then this one is definitely my favorite. This one says Hello Spring. But those are all the decals. I'm just going to do one of each of these. And then I've got the cards done, the keychains, the glass can. So I need to get done the Be Kind tumbler. I need to get done the plant labels I showed you guys. I want to get those done. And then I need to make a list of all the things that I'm bringing. And let's see, where did my list go? And that's pretty much everything on my list that I need to get done. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I'm gonna do these. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the stickers like I wanted to, which it'll be okay. I'm not really worried about that. So I'm gonna eat some lunch and then I'll come back and tell you guys how I'm gonna do these plant labels. So I finished my lunch and now it's time to work on the plant labels. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them out of the package. And these were very inexpensive, but I'm just gonna take them out of here. And I think I'm gonna have 4 packs, so I'm gonna do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, like a set of 5 and a set of 5, and then do that, the same thing for this package. I'm just going to make a list of the words that I'm gonna use, and all of the lettering and everything is just gonna be in black for these. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I was thinking, like after I finish, instead of putting them in something, I have this twine. Let me get it. I have this twine that I could like tie around it kind of, and do it that way instead of putting it in a package. I think that would be really cute, and it'll keep them all together where they don't fall apart. So I'm gonna go in Design Space and pick out just a really simple font, probably like a thin letter one, and type that up. But before I do that, I actually am going to make the list first. So I'm just going to take this list that I have of things I need to finish, and I'm going to take a pen, there we go, and I'm going to figure out the 5 that I want. So I'm thinking of doing, I just knocked that over. I'm thinking of doing basil. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what I'll be able to fit on there. I may do rosemary, tomatoes, cucumbers, and then I'm gonna give it a minute and think of another one, and then I'll show you guys what I've come up with. So it is sometime later. Where I live, we've been having different really stormy weather, tornado warnings, all kinds of stuff, so I took a little break, but I finished up some stuff. So I finished up these. I think they turned out really cute. So there's basil, rosemary, let's see, basil, rosemary, peas, squash, and tomatoes. So I'm going to do 3 sets of those. And then I finished the Be Kind tumbler, and I think it turned out so cute. I used like this textured metallic, and then the bees are just in black on this yellowish cup. So that's the last item I believe I'm going to work on, and I'm just going to get everything ready to pack up because my boyfriend is going to come over and he's going to help me get everything ready to set it up tonight, the night before the pop-up, so that it's all done and all ready, so I don't have to worry or stress about any of that. I think that will just make life so much easier for me, and it will make me feel better about it. So I'm going to get everything to start doing that for when he comes over to help, and then I will possibly show you guys setting up the table. I'm not sure yet, Today's been crazy, so I'm not sure if I will or not, but I definitely will have where you can see what the table looks like as a finished result, so I will have that part. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all that ready, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. The pop-up shop is over, so I didn't end up getting to like film me talking before because that morning was very rushed and chaotic. But I wanted to come on here and tell you guys the results and tell you how it went. It was Saturday from 10 to 4, and there was quite a bit of people this time. There was actually more people coming in the store, it seemed like, than the last pop-up shop I did. But unfortunately, I did worse than I did the first time. So that was really disappointing. I only sold one item and I only made $10 from that. And so it was just really discouraging again. I was really hoping this one would go better, but it didn't, and sometimes that happens. This pop-up wasn't really planned. It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing, and I was like, I'll just try to do it this weekend because a lot of things were happening in the town that I live in that day. So I thought, well, if all those events are coming, a lot of people will be out, so there would be a greater chance of me possibly selling more. So I thought I'd try, and it didn't work out like I wanted. I'm still very grateful for the one sale that I made. I don't have any more planned other than that one that I think I've talked about before that's in June, and I'm still going to try to be positive about it. There are new items that I created for this pop-up shop that I just did that didn't sell, so I will be getting them ready and taking pictures to put on my website to see if they sell on there. But I just wanted to come on here and just be real with you guys and let you know that not every pop-up shop is successful. Obviously, the last one wasn't as great as I hoped. This one was definitely not what I hoped. But I am still grateful for the sales that I made, and I'm really thankful that I got the opportunity to be in that store and I didn't have to pay anything. So I'm very grateful for that. But I did have fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video watching me get ready for the pop-up. And if you're new, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.